Margaret Lewis lived in room 214. Her room was small but beautiful. She had a small lamp beside her bed, a bookshelf filled with old novels, a framed photograph of her daughter, and a calendar covered with red hearts. Every heart represented a day Emily had visited. The last heart was almost a year old. Margaret had one daughter, Emily. When Emily was a child, Margaret had been everything to her. She packed her lunches. She helped with homework. She attended every school play. When Emily became sick, Margaret slept beside her bed. When Emily got married, Margaret cried throughout the entire ceremony. When Emily had her first child, Margaret traveled across the country to help. But gradually, things changed. Emily got a job. Her husband started a business. The children grew older, and Margaret grew older too. One day, Emily said, "Mom, maybe you should move somewhere with more care." Margaret had understood. She knew she could no longer live alone. So she moved to Pine Valley. Emily promised, "I will visit every weekend." For a few months she did, then once a month, then once every few months. Finally, she began calling instead of visiting. The distance between them was only 2 hours, but emotionally, it felt like another country. On December 22nd, Margaret called Emily. "Sweetheart?" "Hi, Mom. Are you coming on Christmas?" Emily became quiet. "Mom, I don't know." Margaret immediately answered, "That's okay. I have so much to do. Of course. We are going to my husband's parents' house." Margaret smiled. "That is wonderful. Maybe I can come next month." "Next month will be perfect." After the call, Margaret placed the phone down. She stared at the silver locket. Then she opened her drawer. Inside were gifts she had bought for Emily over the years. A scarf, a photo album, a bracelet, a letter. Most of them had never been given, because Emily had never come. That evening, Sarah found Margaret sitting alone. "Margaret, are you feeling okay?" Margaret nodded. "Of course." "Are you sure?" Margaret smiled. "Do you know what the hardest thing about being a mother is?" Sarah shook her head. "Watching your child grow up." "Why?" "Because when they are little, they need you for everything. Then one day, they don't need you anymore." Margaret looked at the photograph of Emily. But a mother never stops needing her child. That night, Margaret wrote a letter. "Dear Emily, I know you are busy. I know you have a family. I know life is difficult. I don't want to be a burden. I only want you to know that every time you visit me, I feel young again. Love, Mom." She folded the letter, but she did not send it. She placed it beside the silver locket. Then she went to sleep. Christmas was only 2 days away, and Margaret was still waiting.
Please subscribe to my channel and like this video. Share it with your friends and family. Your support means a lot and encourages me to create more videos for you in the future. Thank you for your support.